Guys, I have terrible news. We have to keep playing Mickey Mouse.
I was like really hoping these videos would bomb, but like y'all hungry bitches wanted more, so like.
I have even worse news.
Yeah.
We're terribly unfunny. I've had to watch every single episode that came out.
That wasn't terrible news to me. I just kind of knew that. Like,
we do have good news though.
Yeah.
We have a fourth person with us now.
Hi.
How's the audio anyway?
It's fine.
It sounded good.
It's probably talk to him.
I'm talking right now at my normal volume.
No, you're still having that weird issue.
Oh no.
I gotta move. Which one is yours?
Oh, mine's not even. That's why it's not even.
You Neanderthal.
Gee, I wonder why you sound so distant considering you're coming from Cali.
Yeah. Oh shit! Now it's really loud. Yeah. All right. Hey, Dan, we fixed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Play the fucking game, please.
Jesus Christ.
Yow! Alright, you need to set a mark, don't you? Is that what you just did?
That needs to be done. And no, that is not a mark because no one said shit.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Sparkle, sparkle.
Disney Channel Mirror starring Mickey Mouse.
No, we are never referring it to its full name anymore. I'm so sick of hearing it.
I'm just going to refer to it by its actual name even more now, just because you said that.
Yeah. I was listening to it and I felt bad for the people who had to watch it. All right,
Kids.
You know?
Dan, do a mark.
I would play on kids.
Don't.
They very clearly don't care that much.
Do you want to restart the fucking game and do
No!
this all over again? Then go to normal!
Jesus. All right. I'm gonna.
If you go to kids, it restarts the game. Oh, we have...
14.
14.
This cannot be right.
Did we not save, or is this the wrong memory card?
This has to be the wrong memory card. Hold on, I'm changing.
Isn't
memory
that the
card.
only memory card that we used?
I think you just used mine last time.
Did we?
I think we switched it during Pokemon XD.
Oh, did we?
Because I wanted to take it home to grind.
I kind of hope that is the case because we saved.
Yeah,
we have footage proving
I think
that
we
saved.
used my memory card for Magical Mirror, but you already had an existing save file and shit on Gale of Darkness, so you wanted to use your white one.
That would make sense. So let's take a gander and hope and pray to God that that's the case.
I swear to, I'm not playing.
That's
this.
much
Okay,
better.
there we go.
I just
So
had
that's my memory card.
I had a heart attack there for a second. I was like, no! I don't. No, we
You
have
can't
All
make
the
me.
tech issues.
We have one. Yeah, okay, yeah. Callie's right. We've had so many fucking tech issues right up to this point. I forgot you needed to install a driver for the computer, and the capture card didn't work, and I think you did this already, Dan.
I don't remember.
I think you did, because I remember...
Oh.
Get kicked.
Interesting. Cool, I guess. Oh, right. I forgot I don't control Mickey.
No, it's a point and click.
Yeah, I
it's
hate it.
fun.
Did I do this one? I think I did this one, but I don't remember.
I honest to God have no idea or have like no recollection of most of the beginning of this game. I think I just wanted to shove it in the back of my brain when we were done with last time's recording session for this game.
I wrote down more conversation topics.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
cool.
these were kind of fun. So yeah.
So let's look at what I wrote down. I wrote down a fucking lot. Oh, what did I just do?
Did it.
That's okay.
Did it.
Did it. Fuck. Oh fuck.
There's
All
like
right, that's
no
fine.
other. I don't think there's anything else in this room.
I don't think so.
Alright, well, first I'm gonna do this to make.
So
to make
the first thing that I
sure.
wrote down, just because I thought it was a funny thought, is: do you think that Corona Beer and Super Mario Sunshine, given the fact that there's a level called Corona Mountain, profited this year because of COVID-19?
Oh, I'm sure. But do you know who probably profited even more? Is Tangled, because that takes
Why?
place in the Kingdom of Corona.
I didn't even know that actually.
Yeah. And
wow.
you know who else was locked in their room for 18 years in the Kingdom of Corona? Was Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Interesting.
Interesting, but yes, I'd imagine they probably did, especially Corona Beer. I can imagine Corona Beer probably 112% hit record profits towards the end of this thing, because I know there were reports that went out at the beginning of all this that their stock had actually plummeted. But
Really?
I almost guarantee once people started to take this as a joke rather than seriously, which they're starting to now,
Yeah.
it 100% probably got higher.
That makes sense.
Most likely. Oh fuck.
I remember why
have a
we wanted to
key.
stop, because we
No.
kind of hit an impasse.
I have no idea what to do at this point. I have a marble.
I could look up a walkthrough.
You know?
I feel like that's just embarrassing. Having
This
to look
game
up a
sucks and it's hard.
I know, but like having to look
End
up a
my
walkthrough.
fucking suffering! Look it the fuck up!
Okay.
Hey guys, can you please start watching some of the other games so that we don't keep playing this?
Can you guys find Pokemon funny? We really want to continue that. It was funny. That was a good series.
We had so much more fun.
The Shadow Shed was one of my favorite bits so far that
Dude,
we've
the
done.
Shadow Shed.
I fucking
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
You still gotta draw that. You gotta see if you can still make
Why?
time
It's
to-
gonna take so long.
It is
You
not!
want me to make the Shadow Shed Lugia with?
Yes, please.
Yeah, oh my God.
I was literally about to ask the status of that.
Like, if you don't, I will. Just
Fine,
say
I
the
will.
word.
I was
But fucking-
reluctant
You're
to.
going to the Shadow Realm, but you're going to the Shadow Shed.
You're going to the Shadow Shed, Jimbo.
And I will buy that T-shirt in a heartbeat. I don't care how broke I am. I'm
Fine,
buying that T-shirt.
fine. I will. I'll make
Fine.
it. There are how many? We need 12 shards, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, since there are only 12, I thought there were 20 shards in this game. Apparently, there are only 12.
Think.
Yeah,
God.
we're like,
Yeah, seriously.
As for where we are, I don't remember in terms of like what was the last thing we did or what last shard we got, because that's the biggest problem with doing a walkthrough when you're not, like when you're not doing it continuously.
Oh yeah.
Is like I can't remember what we did last to even find the place in the walkthrough.
I mean, I edited the videos, so like I have a vague idea of what's going on. But it's only vague.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
Trying to.
So we have
Do
5.
we have to kill our siblings?
We have 6.
Is that?
Okay.
What?
I just looked at James surprised, like, how did you know?
See,
Going
you
in-
know, the next step in the walkthrough is to open the disc compartment of the GameCube, take out the disc,
and
and
snap
just
it.
throw it in the trash. Yeah,
Snap the disc.
because you know you'll have a much better experience that way than actually playing the game.
Yeah, and don't forget to throw a lit match in there.
Can you,
Once you
Dan, put all the gold coins you have in the piggy bank?
I have to make
Just,
my way.
just as a side note.
Making my way downtown.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Na, 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 na.
While I try to help guide Dan, the next conversation is, what was the worst thing that happened in your school years?
Ooh, how personal do I want to get is the real question here.
It's up to you.
That is a good question. Let's do this mic here.
I'd say
Get my stuff
one of the
back.
worst things that ever happened was not one particular event, but like an overarching storyline.
A storyline.
Yeah,
Huh?
Yeah.
well, I mean, my high school career.
One that
wa-
spanned about 3 years,
Yeah,
you say?
my high school career was a fucking storyline. Like
Yeah.
Oh.
you could find
our-
it. You could find it in any teen drama film.
You know what?
Same
You
with
really-
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen
Yeah.
Degrassi?
Yeah.
That.
Good lord,
my
my sister
God.
used to be obsessed with that show.
I was banned. I
Banned?
was banned from a lot of shows that involved kissing and anything more than that.
She
Oh.
she keeps.
I
Telling
know how to
me-
get that one.
You have to get tricked here. or
Sorry to
something.
cut you off, but yes, do the trick in that doorway and you can get that one.
She keeps telling me, like all these shows that she couldn't watch as a child.
It didn't do it.
iCarly, H2O.
Oh, I remember H2O.
You were
Yeah.
banned
wa-
from drinking water?
There was a show on Teen Nick that
I
was about
figured.
mermaids.
Oh,
Called
I
H2O.
watched
yeah.
it secretly later on.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I forgot about that show until you just mentioned it.
Can we not get? Can you? Can what? I don't window.
Oh, hello. No one walked into the room. My door just opened. That's okay.
There's
No-
a ghost.
No, none of the the latches that keep the doors in place in
Like
this house
work?
are very strong. No, they just
I'll go close it.
the second you open another door anywhere in the house, the draft immediately opens the door again.
Oh.
It sounds like my dad might have just walked into his
Oh.
office. So.
That's funny.
I accidentally quit the game.
it was coming
thought you
to
did
that
that on
time.
I was gonna say that
no.
was totally accidentally.
No, that was
Yeah.
absolutely accidental.
Yeah, my high school career was actually we shared a very similar high
Yeah,
school
we had
experience.
we just spent most of high school together.
Yeah,
that was
pretty
pretty
much.
much
Here we
what it
go.
was.
But,
Like,
mine was pretty fucking bad too, honestly. It was,
mine wasn't even terrible. It was just nothing that I'd ever want to relive.
Mine was really bad. I have a lot of anxiety-based issues as a person. It was at its peak when I was in high school.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna go into anything regarding high school, but that's definitely the first 3 years of high school are definitely the worst of my schooling career.
Yeah.
Like
It was friggin' awful. Okay. So I had a question that kind of followed into another question where
can I finally?
James.
Give me that shit.
There was a question I wrote because I thought this was an interesting thing. Where it was like, do you think having a teacher who never gave homework but expected you to focus in class but have homework for extra credit instead be a good idea?
no. And actually, it's really funny that you say that because I had a class that was like that.
Did you?
Yeah. So in 7th grade, my math teacher, John C. Not to name drop him or anything.
I mean,
decided at the beginning of the school year that
hang on, Dan, censor out that name, please.
Yeah.
Just Dan, who's editing this.
No, yeah.
But yeah, my 7th grade math teacher decided at the beginning of the year that homework didn't matter. Like, we didn't have to turn in the homework, but we could if we wanted, like, extra help or extra practice. And I can tell you hands down, like, I am not a firm believer in homework by any means, and I definitely think it should be reduced from where it is, but, like, none of us got good grades at all in that class. We all just barely scraped by because, like, since we didn't have any additional practice beyond what was in class with the homework, we had no idea what was happening in the slightest. So, like, I definitely think homework is necessary, which a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying.
It can be.
I think it should just be reduced from where it is. There's too much of it.
Yeah.
Homework is necessary, but there's too much of it.
Too much busy work.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
If the homework actually matters or helps enforce certain things that you're covering that actually matter, then sure. But, like, most teachers give way too much homework.
That makes sense.
Yeah, from the real life experience that I had, that was one of the few classes at around that time that I got, like, that was the start of my low grades.
Really?
Was that class, yeah.
That makes sense.
Mostly I think it was because, like, I didn't do the homework the whole year and then realized I could still pass. So, like, I was like, hold on. Maybe I could do this with other classes. Like,
The only homework I care about is anything for my creative writing classes, because those are fun.
That's fair.
actually, yeah, I
noticed that item before.
I still didn't do my homework that well in that class. Like, I took creative writing in junior year, and I completed every assignment, but, like, I'd be writing the short story that I'd be turning in, like, literally at the class before creative writing.
I remember watching you do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Nick could probably tell you countless, occurrences of him watching me struggle. Like, not even struggle, but, like, effortlessly, almost. Just randomly doing homework the class before.
Yeah, it pissed me off because I would put a lot of time and effort into my essays, and then he would do one right before the class started, and then he would get a higher grade than me.
What was the particular project that finally got you to snap on that?
There was an essay.
I couldn't remember. It was the high fidelity one, wasn't it? From the beginning of senior year.
No.
Oh.
No, that was funny.
That was funny.
And you can tell that story if you want.
Yeah.
But no, it was a different. I don't remember what the essay was, but it was a different one, and I think it was in senior year still. But what happened was, I put a lot. I remember, like, I would usually write mine either 2 days before, or the day before, or sometimes I would write it just normally when they want you to over time. But, like, I would usually put time and effort into mine at the very least. And, like, I'm a fairly good writer, so, like, I would only have to, like, write it up once, and then I wouldn't even have to really proofread it, and I could send it in and be fine. But I did that, like, my normal thing where I was like, I wrote my essay, put time into it, thought about it, and it was fine. And then this fucker, the morning of, try the marble.
No, I can't do anything.
Can't do anything?
Well,
No, it was stuck in a cutscene.
What the fuck?
Or, like, it was stuck in a motion.
I also have to be above the X, which
Oh.
is here. There it
Yeah.
is.
Cool.
Okay, now I can do something with it. I
But
think.
he wrote, like, the essay that morning, turned it in, and got, like, a point higher than me.
Something in that
What the hell
ballpark.
was
Or,
that?
like, a couple
Yeah.
points higher than me, and it pissed me off so much because I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But yeah, it was funny. Are you shitting me?
What the hell?
Oh, that's not helpful.
That's not helpful at all.
That's a star.
So, like,
what are you doing, kid? Get your star.
Well, at least it got rid of a.
Got rid of an item, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So, like, going back to...
That is banned in Mario games now. Mario's not allowed to show the peace sign anymore.
Fun.
Did you know? Sorry.
Because war is profit.
Because what?
War makes money.
Well,
Peace
yeah.
doesn't.
Pretty much, but, like...
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You're right, though, Dan.
Going back to
Yeah.
the previous...
Oh.
the previously mentioned essay at the beginning of senior year.
High fidelity.
Yeah, to me, this is one of the highest achievements I ever had throughout high school.
I have to give this one to you.
Like,
That
okay,
was
so I had to read this book called High Fidelity for my summer reading going into senior year, and then it was expected of us that within the first week of school we had to write an essay on it.
Dan, check the window.
And I can't remember what exactly the essay was on. I think it was just on like the character or something along those lines. And so I didn't read the book, obviously. Who does? Who actually reads the books?
Me,
rarely?
but
Like,
that's just because I
on what it
cared
is.
today.
so like I didn't read the book, obviously, and usually my backup plan for this that had worked so many times before is I had, and kids that are in high school right now, listen to me very closely.
Don't.
There's this website called Grade Saver. It's a website that has the plot breakdown of every single chapter individually of most books that are going to be on curriculums, as well as important quotes, character descriptions, and a whole host of other things. In fact, I wouldn't recommend that you do this, but if you are even lazier than I typically am, you could pay them to write an essay for you.
Okay.
Right.
So like,
I remember that.
yeah. So anyway, I went on Grade Saver, and much to my surprise, they had nothing on High Fidelity.
Really?
And so I checked on Spark Notes, I checked on Cliff Notes, like all the other major like online things, and I could not find anything for High Fidelity. And so I was
Really?
like,
Nothing?
no analysis of it at least. Like
Okay.
no like
So
no
they had a basic description.
yeah,
but no-
I found a Wikipedia page on it that like gave me a basic plot breakdown and
Okay.
everything, but I needed more than that
Right.
for the essay.
Of course.
So I at first didn't know what to do.
Have we been in here?
No,
Oh,
I
we
don't think
have.
we have. This doesn't
No.
look familiar to me.
No, we have.
We
Have
have?
we?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, I don't
'Cause
recognize it at all.
Downstairs, there's like this giant ass sword.
Oh, wait, can you check the treasure chest?
Oh, I do remember the sword.
I
'cause we
remember the
did-
sword.
yeah. The
but I don't
sword.
I
remember-
can't do anything with it.
Get your sword! That's all I remember.
But anyway, so my next logical step
Yes.
was to ask people who had read the book
Oh, yeah.
for their notes
Mm-hmm.
so that I could study it. So essentially, I went to 4 different people and took down bits and pieces that they each had different for their notes on High Fidelity. And I crafted the biggest pile of BS I possibly could. Fun fact, as far as I can remember, which I might be wrong on this because it has been a number of years, but as far as I can remember, I never once used the main character's name in the essay because I didn't know it. And I ended up getting a 96
Oh, my.
from Frankensteining 4 people's notes and just literally basing all knowledge I had on this book off of other people's notes that I copied. I got a 96, and this was the real kicker, because I'd gotten 96s on essays like that before. I got notes from the teacher,
Yeah.
and it was this whole paragraph explaining how she was like, it was very clear to her that I had read and deeply understood the text, and like she was shocked at like my level of comprehension of the main character, or something like that, and I was like,
Yeah, totally.
that's great.
Yeah.
I was like,
I totally
Only
intended
they
for
all
that.
should
Yeah.
be like that.